Am I audible, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so good morning
Yes,
to all
ma'am.
of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay. So how was your holidays? How was your Diwali? Diwali holiday? Good or bad?
अच्छा था मैम.
अच्छा था. ठीक है.
Yes, ma'am. बहुत बढ़िया.
ठीक है. Okay. So let us start with the class. Okay. Actually it is PSM practicals, na? So for PSM practicals, I want to take little bit of theory. Then if I have time, then I will take little bit of practicals also. Okay. So in the last class,
Okay, ma'am.
we discussed on unit 1, that was community health, and we discussed about health, है ना? The definition that was given by WHO in 1948. What was the definition? Anyone? What was the definition given by WHO about health? You can read out. Lucky Sonowal. What happened? You all don't have the notes.
मैम मैं क्लास में नहीं था मैम.
और बाकी all were absent. माने आदित्य. Okay.
हाँ मैम.
WHO का डेफिनेशन बोलो हेल्थ का.
वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. मैम वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन.
हाँ, वो डेफिनेशन दिया था ना मैंने उस दिन. नहीं लिखा.
मैम लिखा तो है पर याद नहीं है अभी.
नोटबुक में देखो.
मैम मैं ना अभी फिजिकल मेंटल एंड सोशल वेलबींग.
Okay, whatever it is, you please collect the notes. Okay, all of you. बिकॉज एग्ज़ाम के टाइम पे नोट्स सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है. when you write exams you will have to know the notes, you have to write the notes because you will have to study. और ऐसा कोई स्पेसिफिक बुक्स मैं नहीं दे रही हूँ बिकॉज आई एम गिविंग ऑल द नोट्स. सो प्लीज़ कलेक्ट द नोट्स. इफ़ यू हैव एनी प्रॉब्लम विद द नोट्स then you ask from your friends also. So we discussed on the health, that it is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not merely an absence of disease. और उसके बाद we discussed on ecology of health, that the term ecology was derived from the Greek, that was oikos, and the meaning was a house. And then we discussed कि ecology is defined as a science of mutual relationship between all the living organisms and the environment. वही दिया था ना. What was the last line? Last कितना तक लिखा था? Till where have you written?
Ma'am, the human ecosystem includes natural environment and all the man-made environment, physical, chemical, biological, and psychological, etc.
Psychological, etc. Okay. Now you please, now you change the paragraph. Change the paragraph and write down. Man has created for himself. Man has created for himself. Man has created for himself new health problems. Man has created for himself new health problems. Full stop. For example, comma, the greatest threat, for example, comma, the greatest threat, THREAT, the greatest threat to human health, the greatest threat to human health, greatest threat to human health in India today, in India today is the ever increasing greatest threat to human health in India today is the ever increasing ever increasing INCREASING ever increasing population, ever increasing population, POPULATION, ever increasing population, comma, growth of slums, growth, GROWTH, growth of slums, SLUMS, growth of slums, and deterioration of environment, and deterioration, DETERIORATION, deterioration of environment, ENVIRONMENT, deterioration of environment, full stop. Okay, so here what you get to see, you have written that man has created for himself new health problems. That means the health problems that are created by man itself, by us. Okay, like you have given one example, and it is the greatest threat to human health in India today. You already know that India is the second largest population in the world. In the world, we come in number 2. Okay, second largest population. You can imagine how many people are here in India. So what it does, it leads to ever increasing population. The population is increasing day by day. Okay, every day, okay, every hour, every minute, there is a rise in population. There is an outburst of population, because of which we are having many health problems. We are suffering from many different kinds of health problems. Okay, in many places there are no proper schooling, no proper colleges also. Okay, even the medical systems are very much far away. All those people who are staying in rural areas, in village areas, okay, they need to come to town, okay, or else they need to come to CHC for their treatment. Whereas people who stay in town or cities, it is very much nearby for us. If something happens, we can instantly go to the hospital. Whereas for some people it is not available, because of which the mortality rate, that means the death rate, is increasing. Okay, at the same time, birth rate, now the government, okay, it has given one scheme that it should be hum do hamare do. Okay, that means two husband and wife, okay, mother father should have only 2 children. Okay, and all those people who are serving in government, okay, in government offices or hospitals, if the parents are working in government and if they have more than 2 children, okay, then what will happen? The third child, okay, 3 number wala jo baby hoga, the third child, he will have to suffer a lot. Okay, he will not get many of the advantages that the government provides to the people, to common people. Okay, even for Aadhaar, okay, voter ID, okay, for your Aadhaar card, then even for applying in government offices, okay, the third number child will face problem. Okay, he or she will not be able to buy land in India. So there are many things that the government has done so that it can lessen the population. That is why it is said hum do hamare do. So this scheme has come out. Okay, it has been long, but in many places it is still going on, and in many places like it's still lacking. But we, okay, as health individuals, we should always teach the people. Okay, we should tell them the advantage and disadvantages of having more than 2 child. For example, all those people who are staying, okay, who are very poor, okay, who are very poor, they are having 4 or 5 children. Okay, whoever had before, it is okay, but now in the present we can at least educate them, we can at least tell them, okay, 4 or 5 children, the parents are suffering, it's okay, but at the same time the children are suffering more. Because why? They are not even nutritious. There is lack of nutrition in the baby. Okay, and again at the same time they are not able to go to proper schooling, proper education is also not there for them, because they themselves are very poor. And you can see that these people, they mainly work here and there. The babies, small kids, you will see they are working. It looks so bad, but the parents should understand, they should know, okay, how to prevent. There are some controlling systems also, so they should also know about all these things. So as health professionals or as individuals also, we should always try to tell these people in a gentle way, in a good way. We should not be harsh to anyone. Okay, even if they are staying in rural or urban, anywhere, we should always try to educate them in a gentle way. We should tell them the advantages and also the disadvantage, especially the disadvantages of having more than two child. And it is also not good for the mother also, okay, both the mother and the baby. So we should always try to tell these people. And growth of slums and deterioration of environment. Growth of slums, I think you have seen the slum areas, you will get to see in railway stations now. Railway station, besides railway stations, there are small small tiny tiny tents where, okay, there are small tents where they make small tents to stay there. These are known as slum areas, and slum areas you will mainly get in the developing or underdeveloped countries. Okay, in like developed countries, you will never get to see a slum area. Okay, only in developing and underdeveloped countries you will get to see slum areas. So it is mainly because of poverty, and because of there is no finance, they are not financially sound. They do not have money, proper money to raise a house, to raise a family. Okay, because of which they stay in such dirt. Okay, and then they have more than 5 6 children, which is very much unhealthy, and it is sad for the children also. Okay, the way they stay, it is very much unhygienic and very improper. So why these things are happening? Because of urbanization. Okay, unplanned urbanization, overgrowth of population. Okay, the environment is also getting worse these days. Global warming is increasing day by day. I got before, um, by November December it used to be thanda. Okay, it used to be very cool, the environment is very good here also in Guwahati. But now when you see, even in Jorhat also, if you see November also, December, it is like March, April. Okay, it's like June, July, like that. It is very hot, still hot. So you can see the environment, how the environment is changing these days compared to the earlier ages. By October, November, we get to see a cool climate. Winter is approaching, we feel like that. But India, if you see, it's still hot. Why? Because of the deterioration of environment. Okay, and we as individuals also, for our environment, we should try to plant trees also. Okay, destruction of trees, making of new houses, buildings, industries, all this causes global warming. Okay, so we should always try to plant trees, flowers. Okay, all these things are important for environment and for us also. Even the vegetables that we get in market these days, you know that it is not organic. Okay, everything seems to be so much medicinal. But agote we used to get organic vegetables, but these days, how the people will supply? You tell me how the farmers are going to supply if there are more than crores and millions of people. The vegetables also, obviously they will put some medications there, because of them, so that the medications, through that the vegetables will grow and the supply will be more and more and more, because organically it won't be able to supply that many population. So because of that, in this way also our health is getting affected by consuming all this. Okay, so these are the health problems that man has created for himself, that we have created. It was not found in nature, it is not natural. Okay, it is a man-made disaster. Okay, so you change the paragraph and you write, the main distinction প্যারাগ্রাফ চেঞ্জ করা, দেন ইউ রাইট the main distinction DISTINCTION, the main distinction between epidemiology, 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 and ecology, ECOLOGY, epidemiology and ecology is that while epidemiology is the study of the relationship between variations variations in man's environment MAN'(S), in man's environment and his state of health HEALTH, and his state of health, ecology is the interrelationship interrelationship of all living things, full stop. Okay, so the main difference, okay, or the distinction between epidemiology and ecology is that epidemiology is what? It is the relationship between the man's environment and his state of health or disease, the environment where the individual is staying, and his environment and his health. Okay, both these two relationship, okay, the study of this relationship is known as epidemiology, whereas ecology is the relationship of all living things, interrelationship of all living things. That means interrelationship means what? We all need each other. Okay, humans need plants and animals. We humans, we consume both plants also, animals also. Okay, we eat vegetables also, as well as we consume meat, fish, eggs, okay, all the non-veg. So whereas plants, it also needs animals. After the animals dies, okay, the decay of the fossils, these are utilized by the plants. Okay, these are utilized by the plants. So in this way, again, plants and animals are also interrelated. Whereas you see that animals also, it needs plants. For example, the herbivorous animals, okay, deers, cows, goats, all these are herbivorous animals that feeds on the plants or grass. Okay, so animals also, it is related to what? Plants. Whereas animals also, it is related to other animals, the carnivorous animals like lions, tigers, they eat the flesh of other animals. Okay, They don't eat grass and all. They eat the flesh of other animals like lions and all. They eat deers. Okay, they can eat. They eat animals, cows and everything. Whatever they eat, they will eat those because they are carnivorous animals. So in this way, we human beings, plants, animals, we all are interrelated to each other. We all need each other to survive. Okay, in earth, in this planet, in earth, we used to need each other for our survival. So that is known as ecology. Okay, whereas epidemiology, it is the relationship of man's environment. Okay, our environment and the disease or the health problems that we suffer. If we stay in unhygienic places, okay, unhygienic environment, we are sure to get various kinds of diseases. Okay, like waterborne disease. If we consume contaminated or dirty food, dirty water, okay, then what happens? We can suffer from typhoid, we can suffer from cholera. Okay, so in this way, man's environment and his state of health is the relationship between epidemiology. Okay, next tomorrow likha mortality and morbidity. Write down mortality and morbidity. Mortality and morbidity. Mortality, MORTALITY. Mortality and morbidity. 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 Mortality and morbidity. Underline kora, then you write mortality, MORTALITY. Mortality is the death rate. Mortality is the death rate. Death, DEATH. DEATH. Mortality is the death rate. Whereas WHEREAS, whereas, comma, morbidity, whereas, comma, morbidity, MORBIDITY. Whereas morbidity is the rate of disease in a population. Whereas morbidity is the rate of disease in a population. Rate of disease in a population. POPULATION. ঠিক আছে? So mortality and morbidity. Mortality means the death rate. Okay, how many people are dying, that is known as the rate of death is known as mortality, whereas morbidity is the rate of disease. Okay, so this we have to discuss one by one. Okay, so number 1 you write mortality. Number 1 you write down mortality. Number 1, first you write mortality. 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 তাৰপিছত তলত you write down mortality indicators. Below you write mortality indicators. INDICATORS. Mortality indicators likha. Mortality indicators you write down. INDICATORS. Mortality indicators. Number A. Below you write number A. A you write AA. Small a you write crude death rate. Write down crude death rate. Crude, CRUDE. Crude death rate. Crude death rate. Crude death rate. Put a dash and write this is considered so this is considered a fair indicator. This is considered a fair indicator, FAIR, fair indicator, INDICATOR, fair indicator of the comparative health of the people, of the comparative, COMPARATIVE, comparative health of the people, full stop, comparative health of the people, full stop. It is defined as the number of deaths. It is defined as the number of deaths, DEATHS, number of deaths per 1000 population, per 1000, 1000, it will numbers or write down in numbers, okay, 1000 population, 1000 population per year, 1000 population per year, YEAR, per year, in a given community, in a given community, in a given community, full stop. It indicates the rate, at which people are dying. It indicates the rate at which people are dying, DYING. It indicates the rate at which people are dying, full stop. Reducing the number of deaths, reducing, REDUCING, reducing the number of deaths, reducing the number of deaths, DEATHS, reducing the number of deaths in the population, is an obvious goal, of medicine, obvious goal of medicine, obvious goal of medicine and healthcare, and healthcare, and healthcare, healthcare, and the end, success or failure to do so, and success or failure to do so is a measure of, success or failure to do so is a measure of a nation's commitment to better health, measure of a nation's, NATION', nation's commitment, COMMITMENT, commitment to better health, HEALTH, full stop. Okay, so mortality and morbidity you have written, na? So mortality means the death rate, so we will discuss the death rate one by one. So these rates are known as mortality indicators, which you have written. Okay, in mortality indicators, the first point that we discussed is crude death rate. So crude death rate is what? It is the number of death, that means for example last year 2020, okay, in 2020 from January to December, how many people have died in India, okay, in the nation. That means only in India you assume from January to December how many people died altogether. There might be lakhs and lakhs of people who died, okay. So that rate we need to count, we need to know the death rate of a population. in all the communities. Okay, in specific places specific death rates are always taken out. Okay, for example in Assam, okay, Assam's death rate will be calculated. Okay, Meghalaya's death rate will be calculated. Nagaland death rate will be calculated. So in this way the death rates are calculated in the states, in different states. Okay, and then it will go to the head office, and from there they will combine and they will come to know that in these states this many death has occurred, and in the whole of India this many people have died. And you know that in last year, okay, last previous year we have suffered from the breakdown of corona. So during corona many people have died all over the world, not only India but in the world. So many people have died, so many people have passed away. Some of them they even passed away because of the mental pressure. Okay, the parents, all the children, or for example if you see, if the mother, okay, if the mother of the family comes to know that the husband is also suffering from corona and he passed away unfortunately, again children also passed away unfortunately, then the mother is now suffering from mental health. Okay, she
मैम
might be yes, say.
मैम इंडिया का बर्थ रेट और डेथ रेट में कितना का डिफरेंस है?
बर्थ रेट और डेथ रेट का डिफरेंस नहीं, क्रूड डेथ रेट का मतलब हो गया कि डेथ रेट जो है, ठीक है, अभी एग्जैक्ट नंबर तो आई कैनॉट टेल यू ना, आई डोंट नो द व्हाट इज़ द एग्जैक्ट नंबर, ये तो जो लोग करते हैं वो लोग को पता होगा, ठीक है। तो क्रूड डेथ रेट में क्या होता है कि इंडिया में, ठीक है, हम लोग का डिफरेंट डिफरेंट स्टेट्स हैं, तो इंडिया पूरा ऐसे होल तो नहीं निकालेंगे ना डेथ रेट। सो पकड़ लो असम का डेथ रेट कितना हुआ है लास्ट ईयर 2020 में, पकड़ो जनवरी से दिसंबर तक का, ठीक है, कितना लोग मरे हैं।